Welcome to the kitchen, Nerevar. Today I am going to teach you and the audience how to properly cook a steak. Though there are many ways to cook a steak, we'll keep it simple and use a seasoned cast iron pan. You'll then need whatever cut of steak you'll be using, along with some garlic, fresh thyme, butter, salt and pepper, and oil. For your oil, Nerevar, you'll want to use one that has a high smoke point, such as avocado oil or grapeseed oil. Since we'll be cooking with high temperatures, you want an oil that will break down fast the hotter the pan gets. This will allow your steak to develop a better sear. For my cut today, I'll be using a ribeye cut from a Dagoth Ur. It's a fairly accessible and a decently priced cut, available to commoners, nobles, and even gods such as myself. We'll begin by patting our steak dry and then seasoning it with salt and pepper. You can also leave your steak in the fridge to dry age from an hour up to 2 days in advance. This allows the moisture to be drawn out from the steak and will allow for a better sear while cooking. Once seasoned, we'll put our steak to the side and we'll go ahead and peel the skins off about 4 cloves of garlic and dice up about 2 to 3 tablespoons of butter. A quick tip for easier peeling: use the flat of your blade to slightly crush the garlic cloves to make removing the skin easier. Yes, Nerevar, I know that most people know that, but it doesn't hurt to put it out there as a friendly reminder. Don't be an arrogant Enwa about it. With our garlic peeled and our butter diced, we can set those aside with the steak and begin preheating our cast iron. We'll set it to a high heat and allow the pan to get to our desired temperature. You'll know the pan is ready, Nerevar, when the pan begins lightly smoking. Once our pan is smoking, we can go ahead and add our oil and let it warm up for a minute. You'll know your oil is ready when you see it shimmering, or you stick a wooden spoon or dowel into the oil and it begins to bubble. And now it's time to add the steak. Gently lay the steak in away from you as to not get splattered with hot oil. A quick warning, Nerevar, this will produce a lot of smoke, so you may want to cook outside unless you want to end up being smoked out harder than a failed alchemical experiment. Don't play dumb, Moon and Star. I know you've been trying to grind out those water-walking potions lately, and I have seen firsthand their room-clearing potential are when you botch them. Once the steak is on the pan, it will self-lock for about a minute as it cooks. Don't panic if this happens. This is because steak has more protein than fat and will stick until the meat softens up a little. After about a minute on the pan, you should be able to flip it without issue. For consistent and even cooking, we'll flip the steak every minute depending on what rarity we're going for. For our ribeye, we'll do 2 minutes of cooking on each side. On our final minute of cooking, we'll add in our butter, garlic, and thyme as additional seasonings. With a metal spoon and either a resist heat spell or protective cloth, tilt your cast iron and begin basting your steak with the butter until your final minute is up. After this comes the most important part: letting the steak rest. Yes, Nerevar, I know you want to eat it now, but have some patience. We let the steak rest for about 5 minutes so that when we cut into it, all of the juices won't leak out of it. And finally, after it's finished resting, cut it into thin slices and plate up and serve. You can eat it by itself or with sides, but regardless, you'll be rewarded with a delicacy worthy of any god or Daedric prince. Now go ahead and dig in, Nerevar. You've earned it after watching me cook. And what do you mean you won't eat it? What do you mean it's not safe to consume? You spent the past 10 minutes watching me cook the damn thing. You only eat your steaks. Well done. Is this how you honor the 6th house and the tribe unmourned? Now put that fucking ketchup bottle down, Nerevar, or I swear I'm going to...